Sometimes life happens and things get in the way. People's old patterns, beliefs, stories, fears, insecurities, and so much more get into the way of what could have been, what should have been. This video I was inspired to share is based on two people that I know. And I want to share this with you all because I know that someone out there needs a reminder of this. They need to hear this because this is proof that no matter who is involved or what happened, the truth is the heart cannot deny what the heart wants, no matter what the 3D reality is showing you. This is a forever love. So make a cup of tea, sit back, maybe close your eyes, and allow me to take you on this journey to a forever love story. So, a couple, a man and a woman, they met when the woman was 15 and they fell in love. And this was a very, 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 very long time ago, before mobile phones existed, before the internet existed. People just about kind of, were lucky enough to have like telephones. It's when telephone boxes were still being used. And so the they would literally see each other, and then they would arrange a date to see each other the next time and the next time and the next time. And there were this person, so the male figure in this connection would walk 13 miles to see this woman, to spend maybe a couple of hours with this woman, and then walk 13 miles back because he was kind of very broke, didn't have any money. But they loved each other. And it was also a time really then as well where people didn't open up about, what was happening in their lives. So, you know, I think, the female side of this relationship kept, her feelings and the relationship really, really to herself. I think it was like the done thing in those days, not to open up, not to talk about things. Um, and then what happened was this person, the male figure, kept getting into a little bit of trouble. Not like the type of trouble that people get into nowadays, but a little bit of trouble. Um, and one day he got into a little bit of trouble and he had to go in prison to pay the punishment for that bit of trouble that he got into. And so the female in this couple, the woman, she just wondered, she just had enough. She had enough and she was done. She said, I'm done. I'm done. And she couldn't say it to this person because he wasn't available to speak to. But this person would send her, love letters from prison. Um, but she was done. She was done. And then, kind of as a rebound, the woman met somebody else and ended up marrying this person who wasn't the kindest person in the world, to be fair, was very derogatory towards her, would put her down. So she got quite low. But she never, and then they had a family, they had children. She never um she never stopped thinking about her one true love. She never stopped thinking about him. And I believe that they bumped into each other once after she'd had her first child. Um, and I also know as well, now knowing the end of the story, that he didn't stop thinking about her either. And he'd gone off and, kind of got married and sorted himself out and got on the straight and narrow and everything. And yeah, and you know, it was about 20 years that the female was in this other relationship and had, I think, seen the love of her life once in that time. She never stopped thinking about him. Never, never, never. And then one day something happened in her marriage, and she was just like, "That's just like that is just yeah. You've literally I've taken as not as much as I can take, and you've just overstepped the mark. You know that when you're done, you're done. You're just done. You just don't give a shit anymore. You're just done." She got to that place, and she was thinking about that person more. And one day she was walking down the road, going into town. And guess who happened to be walking up the road just at the right time? Yeah. So the female got a divorce and he was single actually as well. He was divorced and they got together. And it wasn't an easy journey at all. They had to live in like a bed sit for a bit before the divorce kind of went through. And he'd lost most of his money in his divorce. And so they literally had to start from scratch and the ground up. But eventually, she got a mortgage and they got a lovely house and he did all the renovations on the house and everything. And then they got married. And then they got married. Over 20 years had gone past and they never stopped thinking about each other. But I think she was so upset and so hurt then, you see. So if you are someone that is currently struggling to believe this could be your truth too, then go within, close your eyes off to the world, go within and sit with the feeling of them, of the two of you being together. Forgive the past, let it go. Forgive them, forgive yourself, and just allow your heart, to take you on a journey where you know that you never left their heart and they never left yours. You have the power to bring this love to you. And when the time is right, and remember, no circumstance can deny what the heart truly wants. So if you would like guidance here, then take a look at the variety of my coaching solutions from my specifically created Manifest Your Specific Person for Good masterclasses, the 5 Steps to Your Iconic Love, my self-love workshop, which includes how to forgive and let go, as well as deep inner healing work to release old traumas and to learn then also how to cultivate that deeper inner felt experience of living in the end with them and more, to my subconscious rewiring programs, Be Love, the breakthrough journey to your dream life. And don't forget, Manifest with Natalie, my one-to-one 60-minute sessions. And, I am an expert at blind spotting your old patterns of thoughts, your old patterns of beliefs, and your actions. So I can free you from any unwanted stories that are holding you back from what your heart desires. And with my intuitive gifts, I can free you from your deep rooted belief, the biggest controller holding you back from experiencing them with you. So all of this can be found in the links below this video or in my bio. And if you do have any questions about which solution would be right, first of all, please take a look at the solutions and then, come to me and then let's have a chat on email or on Insta. The email address is natalie@asthepenniesdrop.com. And let's get you on the right path with the best solution for you so you can finally experience your heartfelt desires. That is it for me today, guys. Oh, and also, I nearly forgot, I have my Badass Manifestors community too, so you can find out links below this video as well. So that is it for me today, guys. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, with my cute little beanie hat, I will be back very, very soon.